Hey, all my air sign placements. Happy Beltane or Samhain, depending on which hemisphere you're from. Due to it being between like spring and almost summer here, I wanted to do a reading on A Little Birdie Told Me. And the little birdie that I picked out for your group is the blue jay. Now, blue jays symbolize related to everything to strength, to confidence, to communication, and depending on which context you see them in, of course. The birds have a reputation that for being loud, aggressive. However, certain cultures see them as lucky or a symbol of good. So I feel like due to that, someone may have been trying to get you to ruffle your feathers and like have really been puffing, you had to get in the energy of like puffing up your chest and standing your ground and your territory and your livelihood, because as much as they're seen as aggressive and loud, they're very territorial and loving compassion towards those inside of their group. So I feel like you got that parental bear gur energy about you. Like you're the parental friend that will make sure that there's baby wipes if they got like chicken fingers or whatever out on the go. You always want to make sure that everyone's drinking their water and stuff like that. And I feel like you're really stepping into a time where other people want that for you. And of course, there could be a lot of people who are upset that you are happy, and that can cause some butting heads at time. I feel like you're not letting that get the best of you. Blue jays are often regarded as the harbingers of good luck, and they can be seen about someone in the household will be soon getting electric. Blue jays are often seen as a sign that someone in the household will soon be getting a letter, package, or money, and they'll be hearing some good news, as my kitty shouted out to confirm. It can also symbolize a birth. Now, if it's not an actual birth, it could be a birth of a plan, a company, or like a promotion, like a new part of your business. Like if you start doing markets, or if you got a new clinic, or if you like simple thing like you've been wanting to start a business and you got some business cards ordered. You're just taking new steps, and it's getting you closer to that money and good news coming in. Is also to help you move away from difficult situations or someone being difficult in a situation. So that being said, and you're having to deal with that energy, I feel like you're moving through it and gliding over it, no problem. Like you've got that bird eyes view on how to like steer clear and fly over away from all that BS that was trying to, get piled up at your nest, and you're like, not in my nest. I have a clean nest. Back, I say. So yeah, let's see what a little birdie told me about my earth signs. A little birdie told me about my earth signs, and they said, I feel like you've been singing or using your voice more, putting yourself out there, not giving in to the instant gratification of staying hidden. So we have grounding for creativity. So you may have been using microdosing or using psychedelics in order to obtain grounding and transcending as well with your creativity. To connect with higherness, like I see with the wings. So you're like, not only are you grounding yourself into the physical, but you're also making sure that you are indulging in the light of spirit. This could also be a change of diet as well, which is helping with your grounding yourself. You could be eating a lot more mushrooms or a natural diet, which is helping with your creativity, like light language and stuff like that, or having a more natural and becoming more of like a plant based, or even just a plant, like just fasting. Fasting could be something that you're doing for a while. As back in the day, a lot of us didn't eat a lot throughout the day. We were grazers and gatherers and only ate so often throughout the day. It wasn't, like I said, instant gratification. So that could be one of the things that you're sustaining from, is eating, or whatever it is that you've been working on building up your will for in regards to instant gratification. Like if you feel like you're constantly online and it's interfering or could help do better, you're setting a timer maybe, or to shut off that app, or you're setting a timer for a certain amount of time a day that you write, or you DJ, or you public speak, in order to make sure that you are exercising the tools and staying, sharp. And transcending judgment. So having compassion for yourself and knowing that it's okay to listen to your intuition, and if it doesn't work out the way you planned, you can always take a new path. Some of you may have been like Two of Swords, feeling pulled in decisiveness, but now you're like, hey, I can just do this, and if I don't like it, I can just change my mind again. You're realizing the simplicity in changing your mind and knowing that nothing is set in stone. It really isn't. And you're starting to realize that you're allowed to change, and you're allowed to also hold on to your old self, and while you're you can still be that old person that you are, that's helped you grow this whole time, while also incubating and developing a new person the whole time. Like with kangaroos, they'll have one joey out of the pouch, and then they'll have one in the pouch, and just as that one, and another one will be ready to be made by the time that next one comes out of the pouch. Like it's forever cycle of you birthing a new part of yourself. So one of wands, Ace of Wands, so really taking action and in your stability and feeling grounded and safe. Something may have came up that made you feel like you didn't have proper fundings and groundings that could have shaken you up. So just remind yourself you're safe, you're abundant, and you're worthy of compassion and stability. Can I get messages from a little birdie that told me about the earth signs, please? A lot of you could be doing gardening as well, as it's a new year and it's a new part of yourself as you plant and put yourself into that. And it's a part of your home, and I feel like, yeah, a lot of our earth signs got a little green thumb going on. And sharing your knowledge with others, I feel, through talking, like a lot. Teacher, yeah, Teacher of Discs is supposed to be night. Is the night of Pentacles, which is tangible progress. You're really making tangible progress. Give yourself a little bit of, like, a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a huge heaping lump sum of credit, because you've done a lot of transcending and removing judgment from over yourself and where you are in life, and the fact that you thought you would be further, which doesn't exist. You know, and you're really starting to indulge in playtime and passions that you have, not only to be of service to others, like your passion is helping others, but that doesn't mean it's the only passion that you should indulge. You should also indulge your passion of play and your passions that help fill your cup and not only be a service to other. And you're really doing that. It was 1101, so 111, so you could be seeing ones or threes a lot. 1111. Teachers of Disc. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, it talks about tangible progress, and that's what you're really doing, is that with a predator who wants their certain goal and their hunt, and you're on the hunt for your wishing well, and you're hunting that your wish down, and you know you're going to need to be patient, because when you're searching for that prey, you have to stalk them down. So you're going to have to worry about stocks. Some of you may be working in stocks or investments and working with investing inside of your own company, or have stocks in a certain company that you've been thinking about investing in. That came to mind as well. Again, well, it's going to go well as you're wishing well, and the fact that you gotta work up on it, it could take miles, and you know, really staying quiet and still and within yourself, and you know, really not scaring yourself off from achieving your goal. Yeah, because I feel like you're also the prey, and like you're stalking your goal, and you're like, come here, goal, and you might be scaring yourself with like how fast you're trying to pursue your accomplishments. So you're trying to be more like this tree where you're like, I am my growth, instead of I need to obtain my growth. I will hunt it down no matter far as I can get it. And it's like, here you're like, and you're like feeling like splashing at the well, you're like, give me my growth, give me my growth, and it's going in a perpetual cycle over and over again, when you finally realize that you're like, I am my goals, I am the end goal, I am my own oasis, I can obtain my goals while also being. You're learning how to just be, and transcending chasing. You're attracting. You're learning to attract things. And it's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the next step of your goal is that you're now attracting, and the law of assumption, the law of attraction, instead of you know, putting out that energy of wanting and grasping at something as if you don't already obtain it, and you realize you do obtain it. So that's a big deal. So I'm proud of you, my earth signs, and thank you for letting me read your energy, and I look forward to seeing you in your next video. Remember, this is a general reading. It may not all apply. Don't give any of your money to people soliciting. It's a scam. They don't deserve it. And yeah, remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun. Bye.